All right, well, a life-altering diagnosis is all one woman needed to make a change, but it also forced her to confront a hard truth, the health disparities Black women face.
Yeah, after turning her life around, this woman is motivating others to do the same in the documentary Sistahs Getting Well, and it opens with a bang.
In a recent study, Dr. Kim Williams stated that 40% of African Americans will no longer be here by 2050 due to chronic diseases.
That got our attention. Joining us now to talk about this groundbreaking documentary are two of the executive producers in studio. We have Jacqueline Glass, the founder of Sistahs Soul Nutrition.
Yeah, and on Zoom we have Brandi Harvey, the author, entrepreneur, and the daughter to media mogul Steve Harvey. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, Brandi.
Hi.
It's a reunion.
All right, so Jacqueline, it seems that your story was the catalyst for this. What actually happened?
What happened in 2016, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, and hypothyroidism. Doctor prescribed 5 medications. My mother had recently passed of uncontrolled diabetes. I lost 2 sisters to cancer, and I did not want to do the route of being a slave to prescription drugs, so I made changes in my health, and all of my diagnoses were able to reverse, and I share that information with others, which you'll see in the documentary, which we're so proud of, Sistahs Getting Well.
Yeah, and Brandi, let me pick up on that, because how did you both decide that you wanted to make this documentary?
Honestly, you know, I think the power behind this is we see ourselves, we see our sisters, we see our mothers, we see women who look just like us. So for me, it was a no-brainer. As a health advocate and a wellness expert, I've been on this journey for over 20 years. And so the wisdom and the knowledge that I've gained, I wanted to make sure that I impart that on other women. I leave this world better than I found it. So this was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Now, Jacqueline, you really touched on not wanting to become a slave to prescription drugs. Can you talk about some of the health disparities or challenges that Black women face in healthcare?
Absolutely. So we are definitely disproportionately affected by heart disease, which is the #1 killer of women. And also diabetes, 50% of the population is either diabetic or pre-diabetic. It's something that we are going to have to deal with, and we are dealing with as a nation. So I believe that we have to take control of our lives, take control of our health, and we have to make changes. And those changes will have better outcomes. Self-care is self-love. And that's what the documentary talks about. I can't wait until it's on a streaming service for everyone to see.
Yeah, and Brandi, what do you want women, and for that matter, men, to learn from watching Sistahs Getting Well?
I want people to walk away that know that they have the power to change their own lives. They have the power to make lifestyle changes, to move your body, to eat well, and how these things can really make the necessary changes to reclaim our health, because we have the power to do it.
Jacqueline, we'll start with you, but Brandi will also pose this question to you. What was the biggest takeaway that you walked away with when making this film?
The biggest takeaway is that we can change our health outcomes, and that we need each other. We need community. I have a community of people that they care about me. You know, I walk with Girl Trek. I jump double dutch with 40+ double dutch sisters. You know, so I turned 61 in just a couple of weeks, and I feel better than I have in a long, long time, in many years.
Wonderful.
Congratulations on that.
Brandi, really quickly, pick up on that.
I want people to walk away knowing that the power is within them, that we don't have to become a statistic, that even though the stat says 40% of us will no longer be here by 2050, we have the power to change that. And so if we make those necessary changes by diet and exercise, lifestyle changes, we take our power back.
All right.
I love it. Was that you in the video with the battle ropes?
It was.
Yeah,
It absolutely was.
All right, you go.
Love it.
We got some ropes here in the studio.
Well, Jacqueline and Brandi, thank you both for joining us today. And for
Thank you for having us.
more information or the latest information on where you can view the documentary and join the movement, visit sistahsgettingwell.com.